Hi guys, today I'm going to be sharing my full personal sized planner collection and my pocket sized planner collection. I say pocket size, there's also mini size, so basically anything that's smaller than personal size as well I'm going to be sharing in this video. I've already done a video on my A5 planners, so if you missed that I'll have it linked below. I'm going to give you the same sort of disclaimer at the start as I did in that video, which is I don't use all these planners. I use my planners like how some people use bags, so I mix and match, I go in and out of them. I'm going to start with my current planner that I'm using at the moment, which is the pink Finsbury. I got this one from eBay. I got it for about £20 I think, which was a really good price, and it is actually in really good condition as well. I don't know what the previous owner used to condition it with, but it's, yeah, the leather is just really nice and shiny and it feels really smooth, so I was very happy when I received this. I do have a few Finsburys in my collection because I really like this type of planner. It is a Filofax planner, they do a lot of different colours. I'm not sure quite what it is about it, but when I got my first Finsbury I just wanted more in different colours, so that's what I did. I ended up hunting down more on eBay. Next I have this one, which is again by Filofax, and this is the Daisies Planner. Obviously I had to get this when it came out. I think I got it from Speedy Hen or somewhere. It wasn't, I didn't pay full price for it. I bought it like at a launch price when it first launched. It was discounted. It might have been Coleman's actually. They tend to do that when new Filofaxes launch. They have it for like a discounted price to begin with. It's storing inserts at the moment, just loads of personal size inserts, and this dashboard is from Mrs. Brimble's. Speaking of Mrs. Brimble's, I then have one of her planners. This is her Cloud planner. I haven't used this as my main planner yet because it is quite stiff, like it doesn't lay super flat. But I have been tempted to turn this one into a Penpal planner, just to store Penpal information and stuff, because it is really pretty and I love having Anna's design on it. Another style of Filofax planner that I have quite a few of is the originals. I love how these feel. I've had this one quite a while. This one's probably one of my most used planners. I think it's one of those ones which just kind of goes with any time of year, and especially in autumn I would move into this one. It's got marks and dirty grubby rings and everything, so I think I'm gonna have to give it a bit of a clean. On a shelf I did put it next to a grey Finsbury, and I don't know if you can see, it's got like speckles on it, which is basically the grain of the grey Finsbury that's printed on it somehow, and I've tried everything to get that off. You can kind of see smudge marks on it from whatever I used. I used so many different things to try and get it off, and in the end I gave up and was like, it's gonna have speckles on the back, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. And to be honest, it's kind of made me use this planner more because I've not been so scared of getting it grubby. But yeah, the clasp has started to fade in colour. It's really not showing up the difference in colour, but it's gone kind of yellowy compared to this leather, which is still the nude colour. But yeah, still one of my favourites, still one that I'll use quite a bit. I then have a Kingfisher blue Finsbury. Again, I got this one from eBay second hand. The closure is a bit worn, but other than that it's really good. It's not got any marks or anything. That was just another Finsbury to add to the collection. We then have my yellow Finsbury, which was one of the ones I've been after for ages, and I can't remember if I got this from a Facebook group or on eBay. I think it was a Facebook group. I did have an A5. I paid something like £90 for it, which at the time was obviously great because I was using A5 planners and stuff, so I was like, I'll get loads of use out of it, it's fine, I'm never going to get rid of it, I'm going to keep it in my collection forever, la la la. And then I just never used it because I was so scared because I spent so much money on it and I felt so guilty, so I sold it. But yeah, I got this one, which was obviously a bit cheaper because it's a smaller size, but it is a size I'm more likely to use. But it was still more expensive than the blue one and the pink one that I found on eBay. But yeah, this is one for the collection that I'm not going to get rid of. And again, the condition of it was really good. I haven't used it yet, and I think it is because I'm a little bit scared because obviously I spent so long trying to find this planner. I keep it in a little pouch which is from Stitch and Weave because I don't want it marking up any of my other planners or getting marks on it from my other planners. When I store my Finsburys on my shelf, I put those plastic dashboards that you get in the planners, well, the A5 size ones, between them so they don't mark any of my planners. And then one of my last Finsburys is this one, which is the grey Finsbury. I managed to get two of these on eBay at different times, and for a little while I had both of them, and then I chose the one which was in better condition to keep and I resold the other one. But yeah, it's nice to have a toned down colour in the collection, especially in the winter time when I don't want something too bright and summery to use every day. This one you have all seen very recently. This is my yellow Kiki K in personal size, and I have been using it a lot recently. I used this for quite a few months. It has the textured leather, which I really like because it's a lot less likely to get dented or scratched in your bag. So when I was using this, I was putting it in my bag and I wasn't really worrying about it, and it's still come out looking almost brand new. So yeah, this planner was my first ever planner. It's by Paperchase and it is very much falling apart. There was a point where I was going to sell it on, but I just couldn't bear to part with it, so I didn't. This was my Penpal planner, so it has information in here from all my old pen pals. I have the customs forms, some little envelopes. I think Jack actually bought this for me. I can't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure he did. It was actually a year later that I bought my A5 fluoro pink original. So I'd used this for about 6 months, realised that I didn't like the inserts and just kind of left it. Then I found out that you can personalise the inserts, and there was people who sold other inserts, so that's when I picked up planning again and got myself the A5 planner. This one again is like the same style as the Daisies one, but this one has a load of triangles on. I love the colours of this one. This one has to be one of my favourites. I think I like that it's all bright inside as well, like it's got the light blue inside. I think that's something with the Finsburys that I do struggle with a bit because it's got this black inside. Next I have the Malden. This is the Kingfisher blue, and I was sent this to review from Filofax. It's the only Malden I've got, and I do really like the planner and I like it when it's full of inserts, but it is just so floppy, and it's got kind of like traveller notebook vibes where the leather crinkles and, you know, it like ages as you use it. It's nice to have something a bit different in the collection, but yeah, I'm just so used to like my neat and staying neat planners that, you know, don't age over time. I definitely wouldn't be opposed to getting another one in the future if they came out with different colours, but yeah, I think it's just not my favourite style that Filofax do. I have this one from Paperchase. I got this one in the clearance section in London in their big flagship store. It is an old one, as you can see, 2013 to 2014. I've just left the inserts that it came with in there. This was back when the Paperchase rings weren't the best. So it has one gappy ring, but compared to the other ones that I bought, because I bought a few in the sale, this was the one with like the best rings. I haven't used it yet, but I do love the design. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. I do think this might be the next one to go if I get another planner and I have to swap it in. This would be the one that I'd probably swap it out with. Next I have a Filofax Finchley, and this one, I was surprised how much I enjoyed using this. When it's got inserts in, it's a really nice size. It has that combination of squidgy and sturdy, which I really love. But yeah, it does have this weird pocket at the back, which I've never used. I know the Finchleys are definitely one that's quite sought after. I got this one from a friend on Facebook. I have been looking out on eBay for different colours of this one, but they go for so much money. Can you see a theme in the colours of my planners? This one isn't actually a personal size. This one is a compact size planner, and this one Jack bought me as a present. I had it as my list planner in my bag, so I'd write lists. So I've got TV shows I missed, future photo shoots, dream house. Wow, I haven't read through that one since we moved. Might have to have a read through that. Fun phrases, things that make me happy, food I want to try, things I've never done, favourite words, favourite places. So I kind of had a general list section, a favourites list section, and it says here as well an in the moment list section, which I don't know. Okay, so things I can see right now, shops I can see right now. So yeah, like things like when I was out and about, if I was sitting in a car or something, I would take out this planner and just jot some things down, write some little lists. But yeah, this is the only compact size planner I have. So the rings are super dinky, and the style of this planner is a Saffiano, which is one of my top 3 favourite styles of Filofax planners. And this one lives in a planner pouch that Joey made me, which obviously, because I had it in my bag, it was just a little extra protection in there. This one again is a Saffiano. I think they did this one for charity. I got it in TK Maxx. Yeah, so it says Springboard Life-Changing Literacy. So this one I tend to save for October because I just love setting it up all Halloween themed. It's a little bit different than the standard Halloween-y coloured planners that you see out there. It's definitely different, and I kind of wish Filofax did more of these. This one is a little bit special. If you saw my video on the Brussels trip on PlannerCon Europe, you would have seen this already. But yes, I have not used this yet. I'm still really reluctant to. I know I'm never going to get rid of the planner, but I'm still so reluctant just in case it gets marked, because it's the non-patent version of the Filofax original, so it's a little more tricky to clean. But this one is probably one of the most sought after Filofaxes you can come across. I've seen a secondhand one of these go on eBay for almost £200, and that's one of the reasons that I'm kind of like, ooh, oh, what if I get it marked? But yeah, I paid £90 for this. It's brand new. I got it at PlannerCon Europe. It's the only one they had because they had a load of like old vintage planners that they brought with them, and they're basically trying to sell on the last of them that they had. This one is a Recollectionist Planner and it's from Geraldine. Like many of these, I haven't yet used this. I love the pocket layout on these. Any sort of vertical pockets in a planner is like my go-to. I definitely prefer that over the horizontal ones. Yeah, it's got two different blues on the inside. I then have the Fluoro Pink Original in personal size. Haven't used this one yet, still has all its inserts in from Filofax. But this one was really cheap. I think I got it from Coleman's or Speedy Hen, one or the other. But it was on offer and I love my original planners, as you know. So I thought I might as well get another one for the collection. If you saw my video on my A5 planners, you will have seen this one on there, but in A5 size. But I also have it in the personal size. Again, it's just holding spare inserts. And dividers and yeah, lots of bits and pieces. I did use this as my day-to-day planner at one point, but again, same sort of reasoning as the A5 where I just don't want to get it grubby because it's a fabric planner. So yeah, if you get it grubby, you can't bung it through the wash, but it is a really nice design. I then have the matte gold, I think, Kiki K. They came out with like a glossy, super shiny gold, but this one I got a long time ago. And obviously, as you can see, at one point I did use it as a Christmas planner, but at the moment it's just holding refills. And there's also a really nice shaker dashboard that Geraldine made at the back for Christmas. But yeah, I love this. It's all leather on the inside, there's no fabric. It does have like a weird spine, I don't know why. It is kind of an old Kiki K, so it could just be something to do with how they made them back then. But yeah, it works, it's pretty, I like it, and it's been quite durable. It's not got many dents or marks on it, and I remember using this a lot when I first got it. I then have the gold Saffiano. Haven't used this one yet, still has all its old inserts in. Again, I think I got this one for cheap when it was on offer with the A5 gold one at the same time, and I'm pretty sure it was Speedy Hen, these ones. Super shiny. It's definitely more of like a silvery gold rather than gold. Like in comparison, but it's definitely gold, not silver. And then my last personal size planner is the Duck Egg Blue Original. This one again was sent to me for review. It's currently holding inserts, and I think after the yellow original, this is my next favourite. This is one where I actually like the black being on the inside because I think it looks really smart. So the last planners I have are pocket sized or mini sized. This one is a pocket sized Domino. It was originally purple and I got it from TK Maxx for I think £2. The reason it was £2 is because it had a massive scratch on the front. It wasn't like repairable or anything, but I bought it anyway with the intentions to do a bit of DIY on it. So I decided to decoupage it using the Trimcraft decoupage sheets. It's done a pretty good job. I was quite surprised considering this is actually paper. The only place I reckon it will age over time is the spine when it's being opened and closed because it does wrinkle up. But yeah, I was really happy with how that turned out. I then have a couple of mini Filofaxes. So here's a comparison. So this is my pocket size. Hang on, let me get one of my other Finsburys. This is a personal size Finsbury, this is a pocket size Finsbury, and this is a mini sized Finsbury. I'll be honest, when I was buying this, I thought it was pocket sized because I think the person also thought it was pocket sized because they listed it as that. I should have checked the dimensions and stuff, but hey. So it's really cute, super dinky. It has even smaller rings than a pocket size. If you think of compact sized rings in comparison to personal sized rings, that's the same sort of difference between the pocket sized and the mini sized. But like I said, I found it on eBay, super cheap. I think it was like a tenner or something. The other mini I got was this one. I hadn't seen one like this before, but this is the mini Rio. So inside it has this really pretty flowery design. Again, super small rings. These ones, like the pocket ones, have a wallet type of thing. So if you wanted to use it as a purse, you have a space to keep money in it. And then they have the zips at the back if you want to keep coins. Those are the two minis. And then this one is pocket sized. Again, got it from eBay. I'm not sure if it's meant to be orange. I think it is because it's got orange lining and it doesn't look like it's been painted. But I can't find this anywhere. Like I can't find it in different sizes. I really want it in a personal size. Like I want to use this for summer so badly, but I can't really use pocket size. But it's like a really bright orange and I love it. So if anyone's seen this in like A5 size or personal size or mini size, let me know because I want to find out the details behind it because I haven't really found much on Google. And then the last one is a yellow Finsbury, and this one was sold to me by Joey, hence why it has one of her pouches. But yeah, she was selling this one and I was like, I'm having it. I'm having it for the collection, which kind of makes me regret selling my A5 because if I still had my A5, I'd have the full collection of the yellow Finsburys. But hey, for now this one just lives in its little pouch. So they were all of my personal size, pocket size and mini size planners in my collection. Hopefully you enjoyed going through them with me. Like before, I will try and link as many that are still available down below. Some of these are discontinued, so I won't be able to find a link. If there is one that is discontinued, the best place to find it would be eBay or Facebook groups, like the Planner Facebook groups. If you have any questions, then let me know below, and I will see you in my next video.